Hi everyone, Chuck Webb 66 here. This is my trip to Phillips Toy Mart, and I think I'm going to take you with me this time. This is about a block and a half away. Approaching to the left is Phillips Toy Mart, and as I've said before, it's probably the greatest toy store in Nashville, if not the state of Tennessee. And here we are turning into the parking lot. And this side of town, the traffic is always crazy, the parking is always a little crazy, but it is well worth it. And like I said, they have everything. They have stuffed toys, they have wooden toys, they have trains, they have models, they have paints, they have all kinds of cool stuff. And I've been going to this place for many years, and I've always enjoyed it. And here we are. So when we went inside, I asked the staff if I could take some pictures. I explained I had a YouTube account, and I wanted to show everyone what it was like to go to Phillips Toy Mart, and they were very nice, and they said, sure, take all the pictures you want. So took pictures of the model area and the models. It was crazy busy there, as usual, and I did my best to take as many pictures as possible. A few of the pictures were a little blurry, but I think you'll still be able to enjoy it. So just bear with me, and we'll take a look at some of the pictures there. This is the model area. They have this huge diorama set up on top of the model area, and they have this painting in the background, and it's just so cool. They have cars in the painting, and forests, and mountains, and World War I aircraft, and clouds, and that's the background painting. And then they have this huge night looking down on you, and there's more of the background in the night. And it's just a very interesting painting, and they've got all kinds of stuff set on top around the diorama. And here we are into the first aisle. It's all games, and as you can see, it's the opening of the aisle, and to the left you're going to see some of the Warhammer models. They had a pretty good selection, and everything was on sale, so that's pretty cool. There's all the Warhammer models and tanks and aircraft and all kinds of interesting stuff. And then over in this area they had more of the miniatures and a few vehicles and all kinds of Warhammer goodies and knickknacks, and it was all right there. And like I said, it was all on sale, and it was very cool to see. And then on the other side they had more games, card games, role-playing games. I think we're fixing to see, yeah, there it is, some Battletech and Star Wars and Axis and Allies and all kinds of interesting games. And that is the first aisle right there. And we're fixing to move on to the second aisle, which is where all the models are. So here we are at the second aisle. Like I said, cars, ships, aircraft, models, miniatures, books, and that's looking down the second aisle. And we're fixing to see to the left the start of the aircrafts. They had all kinds of aircraft and Vietnam era, World War II, and then they kind of went into the vehicles, the cars. They had classic cars and newer car models, and I think I just picked out a couple models that I wanted to show you through this video. And I'm fixing to see one right here. That's the 49 Mercury. The Mercury is my favorite classic car of all time, so I just kind of pulled that out to show you guys. I thought it was pretty cool. And there's the back of the aisle. They had a few knickknacks and books and other things. And then you turn to the other side, and there's more aircraft, airfix models, and different scales. And they even had some ship models. There's one I pulled out. I thought you guys find that pretty interesting. And then towards the end of the aisle, on the other side, they had toy cars and motorcycles and things like that. And then they had the historical model miniatures right there, different time periods. And then on to the third aisle. And we had more aircraft in this aisle, which you're fixing to see. And there we go, more aircraft. And then had some space items, some science fiction items, which you're fixing to see. And there's more Airfix aircraft models. They had a good selection of Airfix stuff. And then this is kind of getting into the space and Star Trek models in this section. There's a Apollo rocket that I thought was pretty cool looking, so I took a picture of that. And then they have, Star Trek and Star Wars models there. And they had some diorama stuff there. They had some books, all kinds of models just jam-packed in that area. And there's the books, and there's some of the diorama stuff. And I think we're fixing to get into the tank section. There we go. Tanks, different sizes, different scales, different manufacturers. A fairly good selection. And there's something I just pulled out I thought was pretty cool. I wanted to show you all. And then they have another figure section. And I think I pulled out another figure model here I wanted to show you. Oh, there's a Jeep model I pulled out I want to show you as well. I know several of you build Jeep models, so there's one I pulled out for you. There's the rest of the figure models. And they have different time periods. And there's one I pulled out. There's a dragon model. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Glad you could come along with me. And that's Phillips Toy Mart. That is Zoe, Zoe, and this is Moosey, Big Moose. Zoe and Moose production.